Hi, I'm Jeff Bradetich, and it's a real pleasure for me to share with you these instructional videos on the double bass. The videos are designed to take us through every aspect of bass playing so that we can enhance our ability to learn how to play, how to teach the bass, and ultimately how to perform. All of these elements work together, and I'm going to try to show that through the course of all these videos. We're going to cover subjects such as physical characteristics, the strength, coordination, and flexibility that is vital to playing our large instrument. The same types of characteristics that are necessary for success in sports and other musical instruments. We're going to talk about sound production, and not just sound production on a beginning level, but sound production that can take us to a really elite level of beautiful tone that our wonderful instrument is so capable of. But it takes a lot of study and a lot of refinement to reach that highest level. We're going to look at all the different bows, of course, German bow, French bow. Are there more? Yes, actually. We're going to even look at the Baroque bow and how that's held and how it produces sound in a little bit different way than our modern bows do. We're going to talk about how to determine the height of an instrument, something that's greatly misunderstood. We're going to talk about the angles of holding the bass, more forward, more back, more this way, more that way. Because there's advantages to everything that we do, and there's some disadvantages to each of those things as well. The more we understand that and are clear on those pros and cons, we can make better decisions. I think you'll find the one overriding point is that there is not one way to do this. But based on your physical characteristics, the size of your instrument, and the demands of the music, the style periods, and so forth, you're going to come up with a different answer than I may, but we need to go through this same process. There are certain themes and certain rules that really apply to double bass playing. It doesn't matter where you play in the world or what age level. These are things that we're going to discuss throughout the video. We're going to go in depth into the right hand, both German and French grips, and exercises to enhance our bow playing, obviously. Left hand mechanics, functioning. In addition to fingering concepts, we're going to talk about shifting and the two basic types of shifting, the regular shifts and the landed shifts. Oftentimes we think of just one type of shift on the bass, but there really are more than that in string playing. And we want to be able to do that on the bass so that we're able to express the music in stylistically appropriate ways. Obviously, in bass playing, as any instrument, intonation is a critical issue. And there's more ways to play one note than we think. We often think intonation, this note is in this place and it's always there. But we're going to find out that there's actually 3 places that pitch can be correct, depending on its function in the music. Perfectly in tune with the metronome, a little sharp and a little flat, depending on its function. I'm going to do an extensive series of videos on bow strokes. Since there's so many, we need to get into legato, staccato, spiccato, and many other variations and certain rhythmic patterns, and learning to articulate the bow at the frog as well as at the tip of the bow, angle of the bow to create the best response to these articulations and requirements of the bow stroke. One of our favorite things as bass players is to talk about harmonics, or to play harmonics, I should say, not to talk about them so much. But they're a little bit misunderstood in terms of how to get the best sound, and we're going to look into that. What is required of the left hand as well when we're playing harmonics, whether it be bowed or pizzicato. And speaking of pizzicato, we have a full chapter on pizzicato. A lot of times, especially in the classical world, we take pizzicato for granted. We just pluck the string and there it goes. But there's as many variations of pizzicato sound as there are of bowed sounds. And we're going to explore those with different fingers, strumming, thumb pizzicato, bar talk pizzicato, etc.